thought I was ugly. I literally cried. I cried about how ugly I was. I thought like none of my friends would want to be with me. I thought like I was literally the most annoying person to be around. Like I thought like I was the nuisance to the people who like stayed around me. I literally had Kendrick Lamar level hatred for the woman in the damn mirror, girl. It was insane. And what's crazy is the fact that that all changed in one freaking year. 1 year. That's insane. But before we continue, hi guys, my name is Furley. Welcome and or welcome back to the channel of the girl who yaps, amongst other things. But for this specific video, I am going to be yapping about becoming confident, how I became confident, and how maybe, hopefully, I can help you to become confident as well. Now, if you're already liking the vibes, like you're already liking what you're seeing, you're already liking what you're feeling, you're like, oh my god, girl, like I love this, I already love who you are. I feel like I'm gonna love this page. I feel like I'm gonna love this channel. I might as well just subscribe. I might as well just like. I might as well just comment. Babe, I'm not stopping you. Go on right ahead. Do it now, okay? All right, but yeah, let's get into it, babe. So for so many years, all throughout elementary, middle, high school, I always thought that I was someone who was, well, one, I feel like the beauty thing, I always thought that I was someone who was not as pretty as my classmates or whatever. Like I remember like being in middle school, high school, seeing like the attention that other girls would get as opposed to the attention that I would get, and I was like, okay, like clearly I'm not that pretty. Or I made another video about this, how like where like some kids at my school would do like a like for a rate. Like they would do that on social media. You would like their post and they would rate you, and I would always get 4s and 5s. So basically they were always constantly calling me average, essentially. And so I was like, okay, so I am not really that beautiful of a person. And oh, can I also say this one thing? So embarrassing. My first kiss in high school was with a boy who literally made it obvious that he would rather die than let anyone in the world know that he had kissed, me. Gross. I mean, okay, he didn't like go that far, but like basically like when he was kissing me, like before he kissed me, he was essentially just like I don't want you to tell anybody, like please, like keep this to yourself, like please, I don't want nobody to know that I stooped this low, essentially. And I remember hearing that and being like, ow. Got it. Yeah, and see, if I was someone who loved myself, as soon as I heard that, I would have been like, okay, like I'm not gonna kiss you, like that's gross. Like I want whoever to kiss me to be someone who's like literally obsessed with me. But I didn't think that way. I was like, this is the best I'm gonna get, so I might as well just take it. And it wasn't just with my looks, it was also with my personality. First of all, if there's anything I want to smack old me about back then, is hating my personality. Because I don't know if you're getting this through the camera, but for me, I love my personality down. I love my personality down. But I would just need to meet 1, 2, or 3 people who thought that I was just a little annoying, or a little bit too loud, or just like maybe a little bit too chipper, whatever. And all I needed was their opinion of me to be like, oh, okay, so I am someone that no one should want to be around. Yep, got it. Like, and that literally was like in my brain that was literally in my brain that like, why would anyone want to be friends with me? I am so annoying. I am not that interesting of a person. I am boring. You're literally watching this video, you're seeing me. Like, can you imagine someone like me being like, yeah, this personality, boring. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, like that's how I used to think of myself. I used to be like, oh my god, like I'm so boring, I'm this way, whatever, And whenever I remember like when I got to college and when friends would be like actively trying to include me in plans, I would be confused as to why. I'd be like, what do you mean you wanted to go to the place, but like I don't want to go, so you don't want to go anymore? Like, what? Like, why would you need me? I'm not that important, I'm not that fun, I'm not that interesting. Oh my god, sick. So yeah, I thought my personality was annoying. I thought I was unattractive. I thought I wasn't as smart as everyone said I was. Like, I swear to you, there would be like 70,000 people being like, Furley, you're so smart. Furley, you're so beautiful. Like, Furley, you're so intelligent or whatever. And because I was so determined to hate myself, I would only listen to like the 2, 3, 4 that I knew who would be like, actually, you're not that funny, you're not that smart, you're not that cool, you're not that interesting. And I would take their opinion and I would hold it above everyone else's. And I literally hated myself. I hated myself for freaking years. Until I would say about 2022. 2022 is the year that I studied abroad in South Korea. And then 2023 was the year that I blew up on TikTok for being an extremely funny, interesting, and pretty storytelling influencer person, girl, I think. Like, whatever. And so I'm like, that was a big shift. Like my shift from being like, I literally hate myself, like no one would ever find me interesting, like I am literally so ugly, whatever, to being like, oh my god, now I'm on TikTok and I have like 200,000 people who love me, which if you're one of those followers, I freaking love you to death. Mwah, beso, I love you. But like, yeah, like I went to becoming that person, and I'm just like, how did all of that happen within 1 year? I'm about to tell you. Okay, one, I started listening to a lot more female rappers. And listen, before you're like, oh my god, Frilly, what are you talking about? Like, you're insane. What do you mean? Girl, if you listen to like the music of like women rappers, like a lot of their music, there's so many affirmations, I feel like, if you think about it. Like, it's like male rap versus women rap. I feel like male rap is more like derogatory towards women. It's kind of like putting you down as a woman. Like you're my bitch. Like, you're like yeah, like bow down to me, whatever. But like women rap is very much just like, I'm so iconic. I'm so beautiful. I'm so hot. I make money. I got bags, whatever. And you're like listening to that kind of stuff and you're constantly consuming it. I swear to you, like I started learning like some of the lyrics because I would listen to it a lot, and then it became like these affirmations that I would tell myself and listen to repeatedly, and I started to believe them. Like when people tell you words are powerful, like words are freaking powerful, dude. Like my favorite person to listen to was always Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, just like all of her music is just affirmation central. Like there's like affirmation after affirmation after affirmation after affirmation. Like this woman is literally just constantly telling herself how beautiful she is, how thick she is, how rich she is, and all of that. And then I would be consuming that, and I would be listening to these lyrics, and I would be embodying these lyrics. Like even though I didn't feel that way about myself, because I kept repeating these lyrics to myself, I believe them. And then it also like helped the fact that like Megan as a person herself, I would watch her as opposed to like other women rappers. Like I thought that their music was also like, you know, very affirmation based or whatever. But my thing with Megan was not just like her music, but it was also her story. The way she would walk around, with her head held high and just like this like happy, just this personality of this person who just like loves people and loves the world and just loves to like make people laugh and just be a light onto the earth, whatever. Like I would see that in her and also like hear it in her music, and then I would just like see the things that she would experience and see how many people were constantly trying to bring her down, and she wouldn't let them. And that was like an inspiration. So it wasn't just the music for me, it was also like seeing how much her lyrics affected the way that she actually walked in real life. It just inspired me so much. And so I was just like, oh my god, like yes, like I'm like, she was like one of my top 2 Spotify people that I listened to like in 2023. I think like it was her and Stray Kids. I love Stray Kids, but anyway, like my top, because like she was just so like always feeding me affirmation. So I would constantly listen to that. And if you need a playlist of, you know, basically women being like, oh my god, like I want it, I got it, I'm bad, I'm gorgeous, I have everything I want, whatever, like if you need that, I literally have, I will literally link it below in the description, bestie. Like you don't even have to worry about it. Like I have a Spotify playlist that I have shared to like my followers on TikTok, and I want to share it with you too, because you're special to me. Okay, so yeah, so I listened to a lot of that music. That was 1. 2, I stopped judging people and started giving myself a hell of a lot more mercy. And I think I was like reading a book about this, and it was like called The Courage to Be Disliked, and it was like you shouldn't be viewing your relationships with other people as vertical. You should instead be viewing them as horizontal. Basically, like you shouldn't be like I am better than that person and that person is better than me. Like no, because that's how you get like messed up in life. You should instead be like, we're all kind of like comrades, we're all like friends, you know what I mean? We're all trying our best here. Why did I bring up the whole vertical thing? Is that like if you're viewing everybody as like competition, like you might be thinking to yourself like, if I looked like this person, or if I was making as much money as that person, or if I had like the figure that that person had, or like the hair that that person had, I would be a lot more confident, right? Then it'd be like, and it's like you have this thing where you're jealous of other people. When you're looking at these people like they're doing better than you, you're looking down at yourself because you think you're doing worse than them. So look, you're not giving yourself grace, and then you're also looking at other people who you think are doing worse than you, and you're just like, oh well, I mean, at least I'm not that person or whatever. And that's like not good. So basically, like one of the things that I would like that would really help me is that like people who I thought in my head were doing better than me, I would congratulate them. I would be like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like they just got some degree, or like they just graduated somewhere, they just got married, they have a new car, whatever. I'm like, yes, you did that, queen. Beautiful, beautiful. Even though like there's a part of me that like the little hater in me is literally just like, oh my fucking, like that should be me. That should be me driving that car. That should be me buying that house. I didn't care. I was like, no. I'm gonna applaud them and be like, yes, you're doing so good. You're doing so good, queen. And then like also people who you think are doing like worse than you in life. I didn't think like that anymore. Like there's nobody who's beneath me, especially if someone who is quote unquote beneath me, if they come to me and they're like, if they come to me, no unsolicited advice now. If someone comes to you and they're just like, oh, like, how did you get this? Like, I'm trying to work on this. Oh my God, here I am. I'm willing and I'm able to give you every tip, every advice, anything to help you get to where you want to get to in life, because we are comrades, we are besties, we are friends, we are horizontal partnerships, okay? Like nobody is better than me, no one's whatever. We are all here trying our very, very best, you know what I mean? So then it helps you to give yourself a lot more grace, and it helps you to just kind of have like a lot more love for yourself, because you're just not comparing yourself to other people anymore. And that's one of the things that I did, right? So that's 2. 3, I started paying so much more attention to my appearance. Now, I mentioned earlier that I studied abroad in South Korea, right? I studied abroad. The school I went to was Yonsei University, which is in Seoul. Seoul of South Korea, like the capital, yeah? Now, if you haven't been there before, girl, let me just tell you right now, you walk around there, everybody's dressed 10 out of 10. 10 out of freaking 10. Like everyone always looks good. It doesn't matter if they're going to the grocery store, it doesn't matter if they're going to the gas station, it doesn't matter if they're going to the park. Like everybody always looks so freaking good. Now, especially like if you come from like college in America and stuff like that, and people are coming in sweatpants or whatever. When I went to South Korea, it was like a culture shock. I'm like, oh my God, I need to like upkeep, like I need to like look good, right? And so because of the fact that like I wasn't even consciously doing this, guys, because of the fact that like I was in Korea and I felt like I had to like look more presentable because everyone looked presentable in Seoul, South Korea. I was like, you know, I was putting more effort into my looks, I was putting more effort into these things. And one thing I didn't notice is that when I was like more insecure, when I didn't really like, you know, how I looked, a lot of times, like my beginning years, like my first years of college, I would walk around in the sweatpants a lot. Yeah, I would walk around in the big like sweatshirts and stuff like that, and like the like leggings and whatever. Like I would walk around in that stuff so many times. And you know, for some people that's a style choice. For some, whoa, what was that word? For some people that's a style choice. For some people that's genuinely how they feel, that's how they want to dress, that's how they want to express themselves. But for me, I dressed like that because I didn't. Early, there's a random change of scenery. Like everybody came home and I feel very weird about like filming my videos in front of people. So like I was like, let me just go into my sister-in-law's car and then film the rest of this, and that's what we're doing. But anyway, oh God, what was I saying? What was the thing I was saying before? Oh yes, for some people wearing like sweatpants and like, you know, like a big sweatshirt or whatever, like that's like a style choice. Like they choose to wear it because like this is just like, it's like how they feel. I just feel like wearing that like because it makes me feel good or whatever, right? For me, I was wearing it because I felt like if I wore cute clothes or whatever, like people would laugh at me or I would look stupid or whatever. Like the amount of times I would let what one person in high school said and affect the rest of my life, like it was insane to me. Like because one person laughed at me for wearing makeup in high school, I'm like, everyone's gonna laugh at me for wearing makeup a certain way, or everyone's gonna laugh at me for wearing my clothes a certain way. So then I would not put effort into my look because I thought that I would either be like laughed at for trying, because I'm like, why would someone who looks like a freaking ogre, I don't want to talk about the way I used to talk about myself. I can't even. Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyway. But yeah, like I was like, for someone who's such an ogre, like why would I be like wearing cute things? Like that doesn't even work on me or whatever, right? So I just like never put an effort in like to what I would wear. I was just like, I can't do that. Oh, and also around that time, I was also plus size. So because of that, like I had this very toxic mindset of like, oh, I'll wear cute clothes when I'm skinny. Horrible mindset. Worst thing to think, worst way to be. Like don't ever let that catch you. Like don't ever, I swear to you, never let that like be you. Like wear what you want to wear when you want to wear it. Like feel confident and pretty now, whatever your size is, please. But yeah, so I had this kind of mindset and whatever. And so now that I was in Korea though, I was like, okay, bestie, like you don't have any choices because South Koreans are not like New Yorkans, okay? It's not like you're gonna wear something and then just look different and everyone's just gonna be like, oh, that's a weirdo, and they're just gonna like, you know, like look at you one time and keep walking. No. South Koreans will stare at you. They will stare at you like you are insane when you're not looking right. They are literally just like, what's wrong with this person? So because of that, because I knew that, I look really pretty here. Sorry. Wait, like I didn't know like the camera being this close to my face. No, like, you know No, but actually I want to put this part in the video because yo, if you would have came to 2021-year-old me and been like, yeah, like put a camera in your face and be like, I look pretty right now, I'd be like, you are literally mental, you are insane, I look like a toad. But now I'm like, this is a beauty queen. Like, who are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Anyway, so yeah, in order to have the respect of the Hankuk Sarams, I wanted to make sure I looked good. I wanted to make sure I looked like I was like on my stuff, like at all times. When I was in Korea, like everybody always looked nice. I had to look nice. Also, one of the things that I'd always been battling for years was weight loss. I had been battling that for so many years, and I don't even know why it was so hard for it to happen for me, but it was always so hard for it to happen for me. But then when I went to Korea, because there's so much walking, like I come from Florida, where to get anywhere you need to drive. To get anywhere you need to have a car, you need to have a vehicle. You will not be walking anywhere that is like not a thing, right? And so like when I went to Korea and I'm literally walking everywhere, I started to lose a lot of weight as well. So yeah, I'm losing a lot of weight. I'm starting to look more like the body that I envisioned myself in, and I'm wearing more clothes that are like cute or that are more like, you know, presentable or whatever. All these different things that are happening, and so my appearance is drastically improving. And for once in my life, I'm like, holy gosh darn crap, that is a bad beat. Like, she looks so good. And so I started to like believe in myself, and I was like, dang, like that is a pretty girl. Like, I'm a pretty girl because of the way that I dress. So like appearance had so much to do with it. Like, I don't know what number this is. Is this number 4? But yeah, I think I was just talking through number 3. Was that number 3? I hope to God it was, because I've been talking for so long. I don't even know where I am. But anyway, so basically like, because of the fact that my appearance shifted and the way that I saw myself shifted, I started to like think more of myself. I was like, maybe I am that beautiful. Maybe I am this gorgeous. Maybe I can be this pretty girl who wears these pretty clothes and puts on pretty makeup and does all this stuff. And my appearance shifted the way I was thinking about myself as well. That's number 3. All right, now number 4, the content I consumed. Okay, so I listened, like I would watch so many YouTubers because I was like, okay, so I want to like love myself, right? I would watch YouTubers whose literal like mission it was to like teach people how to do that. So I'm talking Tam Kaur, okay? She's coming on here, she's telling you that you lucky girl syndrome, okay? She's telling you how to think you're beautiful, how to think you're hot stuff, how to think you're everything or whatever. So like literally seeing that, and I'm just like, oh my God, yes, yes, yes. I'm starting to believe it. Like, she's telling me all these things. The Wizard Liz also, like the Wizard Liz, I just love her approach. Like, if you don't know who the Wizard Liz is, her account is amazing. She comes on, she's like snapping at you. She's not even being like, oh my God, like you're beautiful, everybody, like you're so pretty. Like, no, she's just like, you can do everything you want. You can do whatever you accomplish. There are people who are less qualified than you who are doing more. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh my God, I needed that. Like, she's amazing. Like, I love her account so much. And she would like literally like put me a little bit more like, yes, I'm confident, I can do these things. And then she would put me out of my shell and like have me be like, okay, like, yes, I can do this. Bria Jones as well. Like, Bria Jones, she'd be like, I'm putting y'all on. I'm putting you on. When you start getting confident, don't forget who did it. Don't forget who put you on. Okay? I want money. I'm kidding. But yeah, so that's like, yeah, so I would watch so many of those YouTubers who's like their entire thing was just like, let me just teach people how to love themselves, how to be better to themselves, how to be kinder to themselves. And also like I was taking a lot of walks and stuff, especially since I came back from Korea, because I saw how much weight I lost in Korea. I was like, I'm gonna make a weight loss video, by the way, because I just want to make every video in the book because it's fun. I love having YouTube. Anyway, but yeah, these girls helped me so freaking much. I can't even describe it. I can, like, literally queens. Everybody, round of applause for them. Why are you not clapping? Why are you not clapping? Go. Yes, yes, queens. I'm so happy. I love them so much. Them, okay, so like that's number 4. Okay, what's number 5? I feel like I'm probably gonna have to make another video on this because I feel like there are so many things. I'm telling you the major things that helped like shift my confidence, but like there's definitely more because it is a work in progress. You do not go from like 21, 22 years of hating yourself to being like, oh my God, I love everything about myself now. Like, it's like, no, bestie. This is a work in progress, but I have drastically improved. That is for damn sure. Absolutely. Okay, so number 5, like I deaded the self-deprecating humor. Oh my God, if you are a part of Gen Z, it is so freaking common for people to walk around being like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. I'm so freaking ugly. Oh my God, I'm so blah, blah, blah. I'm so blah. I'm so blah. Blah, 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 blah. All the damn time. People are always constantly being like, I'm so this or I'm so that. And it's a very common thing. It's very natural. It's very common amongst us Gen Zers to just like talk crap about ourselves and to just be like so comfortable with that. But what I didn't know was that the tongue is powerful. And not in the ways you think. No, I'm so serious. Like, the words you say are so powerful. So like saying constantly that you're ugly or like you're untalented or you're stupid or you're dumb or whatever, like these things affect you. I didn't realize that. So I started to like stop saying things like that. And whenever I would catch myself being like, oh my God, I'm dumb, I'd be like, actually, no, I'm really smart. And it sounds so cringy. I promise you, you're probably looking at me like this cringy, annoying woman. Trust me, I promise, please, I promise you it works. I would be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so dumb, I'm so this, and I'd be like, actually, no, I'm smart. I'm extremely smart. Wait. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so ugly, I'm so silly. Like, no. Actually, I'm beautiful. Would Megan Thee Stallion be calling herself ugly? No, she wouldn't. Would Tam Kaur, would the Wizard Liz, would Bria Jones be calling herself ugly? No, they wouldn't. Would Mona Leo, would Flo Millie, would any of these women be calling themselves ugly? No, they wouldn't. So why are you? So I would like immediately be like, no. I'm beautiful. I'm great. I'm fantastic and stuff like that. So whenever I would catch myself giving self-deprecating humor, I would immediately be like, dead it, cut it. No, I'm actually beautiful. I'm actually extremely smart. I'm actually extremely capable. I'm amazing. I can accomplish whatever I want. I'm fantastic and stuff like that. And doing things like that, catching myself whenever I would have that self-deprecating humor and just be like, let me actually pour into myself and love on myself or whatever instead. Boosted that confidence like crazy. Is there something on my lip? There is. And you guys didn't tell me? Wow, fake. You're so fake for that. Crazy. I felt it before I saw it because I'm not looking at myself because I'm looking at you because I'm trying not to be self-centered because I could look at myself. No, but I wanted to look at you because I didn't want to be self-centered, but you weren't even going to tell me that I had something on my lip. Like, you're a fake friend for that. That's crazy. You know what? I'll let you make it up to me by like, commenting, and subscribing. Okay. But yeah, so like I literally, because of the ways that I changed the way that I spoke about myself, I changed how I talked about myself a lot more. And then also, like I said, the music, I changed my music. I changed the clothing I would wear. I changed the way I would talk about people that I thought were doing better than me or worse than me. I changed... Ooh, what was the last one? Shoot. Wait, oh God, Lord. It is, what time is it? It is 5 p.m. I woke up at 4. It is hitting me. Damn. Wait. I changed the other thing that I told you too. The words, something else. I swear I said 5 things. What was the other thing? I don't know, but anyway. But like, I changed all of these things, and that made me a much more confident person. It made me like much more capable of going out, being happy, feeling capable, feeling like I deserved good things. For a very long time, I thought that, y'all, I thought I was gonna be with somebody ugly. I know that sounds so bad, but I literally thought I was gonna be with somebody who I wasn't attracted to, like when I dated, because I was like, because I'm not attracted to myself, like, you know what I mean? Like, the only kind of people I can attract are people who don't think I'm, like, you know what I mean? People who are settling with me, you know what I mean? People who can't get the baddest bees. So I can't be with people who are fine. Anytime a guy who was attractive to me would express interest, I thought it was a prank. Child, not now. Now I'm like, well, of course. Literally, I mean, like, why wouldn't you be obsessed with me? Are you crazy? But yeah, so I am so much better now. I want to make more videos like this about this. Should I make more in the car? I was like, family, I'm going to use the car. Is it going to be like, why use the car? And I said, because video. Is it going to be like, why would you not film video in the living room like you normally do? And I'm going to say, because I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. Yeah, I'm cool. Isn't there a song like that? I'm cool like that. Anyway, y'all, I got some screws loose. Actually, all of my screws are in, and they're tightly screwed. You get me? You see how it works? Anyway, I'm so glad that you guys stuck around. If you made it this far in the video, it's because you love me. And since you love me, do yourself a favor and just hit that subscribe button, because you know you freaking want to. Like, you know you want to. Like, you want to like be here and you want to see every video I post. You want to hit that notification bell, bestie. You want to comment so that this video gets more engagement, because you want my channel to blow up. All that beautiful stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I want you guys to be confident. I want you to love yourself. Matter of fact, I don't care. Like, pretend nobody's around right now. Look at me dead in the face. I want you to look at me right now and be like, I am so beautiful. I am so smart. I am a blessing. I'm a blessing onto this world. I am everything. There is nothing I have to change about myself to be great. I am already great. And I am only getting greater. Yeah, boy! I'm so proud of you! Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. I'll see you guys later. I love you, pretty. Bye! Say bye to the car. Bye! The car saying bye. Bye! Oh, beep beep. Hold on. I think it would say beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Oof. I need to act like I'm a normal person before the neighbors walk by and are like, hello, police.